and had a 17, 18-year-old Tana Mojo sit on top of him and pee on him.
I think there is a big difference between me and Shane. I'm just going to say that. Okay, I think there's a pretty big difference, but...
I see you, you see me. That's like Casino Show, but I'm positive. Yo, I'm anonymous Beanie Man, and not for short. We're about to watch this video by Adam Mcintyre about Trisha Paytas putting Shane Dawson on blast. Girl. Again, I'm not in these people's position, but I'm dealing with ops in my real life that I live in a house with. Girl, if I don't give them the time of day now, why would I give them any more time, screen time, on my time, on the internet, for y'all to watch on your time? Girl, please no. So now I'm watching it on my free time. That's the plan. Watch it me off.
Look at all these high YouTubes. You guys are just so polite over here on Twitch. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. As they're saying, I hope you're all doing very, very, very well. We're going to be continuing on this discourse that is going on with...
You know, this has nothing to do with anything, but Adam's a cute guy. It's just this haircut really makes you look like a twink. And you just don't give that. You give daddy on a regular basis.
Tana Mojo. I was going to say Brick Schofield. Nope, that podcast is no longer here. Tana Mojo.
Like a slim white chocolate daddy.
Morgan Adams, Shane Dawson, and Trevi Moran. Oh, there is so much to discuss here because we're going to be talking about Trisha today. We're going to be talking about Trisha.
Oh.
So Trisha got involved.
Girl, why is it smoking? Why is it...
A lot of people have a lot of thoughts on what Trisha's saying. Now, without recapping too
Nigga got a fumigator?
much, basically, Tana Mojo was promoting her new podcast and did this video with Trevi Moran, which has like documentary music in the background, and it's them saying us sitting down to do a documentary about being in Shane Dawson videos.
Corny!
So they are basically...
They're just playing into a trend, but corny.
It's like a surviving Shane Dawson. You know what I mean? They're talking about going through, you know, bad times with him and surviving the other side of it. That's what they're...
Cause girl, a real nigga would have just plopped this shit out. Like, I get it. Like, you're trying to promote it. Like, but we all make a choice, girl. And you chose to go about it with this unfunny ass trend. This trend isn't funny. It doesn't get no laughs out of me. Nobody's ever creative with it. It's just like, oh, you're doing this too.
They're feeding into here. This also is a TikTok trend right now to do these kind of videos. And they're probably promoting a podcast in which they probably don't talk about Shane at all. So Morgan Adams, Shane Dawson's sister-in-law, commented and said, "Never forget that when it worked in your favor, he was your dad and your biggest idol. Congrats on evolving, but how about..."
Morgan, shut the hell up. Morgan, shut the hell up. Because you look like a clown taking up for your pedo adjacent brother. Shut up, Morgan.
But you let others do the same.
Morgan is Shane's sister, right? And not Ryland's sister. Ryland, I would have left him.
And I said, in the most respectful way...
Because you pissing in bottles on the bedside and scratching your ass so I can sniff it, girl.
Tana Mojo is unreliable. I think that she uses people for clout. I think that she changes her opinions so often, which never is a bad thing. But in the case of Tana Mojo, she does it depending on what can benefit her publicly. But I still think that, Morgan, you have no right to come in here and say, like I said in my first...
Is Oscar gonna have his wig?
...video, that Tana's changing her opinions now on wanting to call Shane out versus, you know, back then he was her biggest idol and stuff, because that man was pushing 30 years old and had a 17, 18-year-old Tana Mojo sit on top of him and pee on him for a bit in a video, excluding how many other creepy moments he had with her. So I don't really think that you have any right, Morgan, to come out here and, you know, try to come at her for this.
I didn't know all that happened. Why did they allow that?
Like I said, Tana Mojo is very unreliable. That doesn't take away from the fact that so many people in this YouTube industry treated her very predatory. Cody Ko, Shane Dawson, Jason Nash. The list can go on and on and on.
Ew. Jason Nash, that's the guy that's also begging on TikTok for galaxies, and he used to be a somewhat moderately popular YouTuber.
So Morgan,
right?
You should have just sat down.
You should have just closed, deactivated your account. Cause girl, if you are sick of this, how this is right now, and you need to comment on this, girl, I can just imagine how much your stomach would twist and turn and do backflips and hurricanes and tsunamis inside of you over the even more Shane content that's gonna saturate this space. You're fucked.
You shouldn't have posted this because you look weird. And I'm pretty sure you've deleted it now, which I think that you shouldn't have posted it in the first place.
Right. And you should have left it up, girl. No titties.
That you do need to kind of I think that anyone in these Shane Dawson orbits need to like learn their lesson that like Shane may be not be getting talked about right now and he may be doing his own thing and that's great, but don't push it because
Like, don't put like, girl, we didn't forget. Girl, we didn't forget. He has a new audience that doesn't know who the fuck he is because most of them niggas are probably my age or younger. And if you're my age watching fucking Shane Dawson, first of all, he looks like everything he's been accused of. So I would look into who I'm watching before watching them. Letter number A. B. Girl, everybody that's still surrounding him are the same people that have been around him since I was a kid. Besides Drew and the cute, the big, tall, cute, scruffy looking one. It's like Harry Potter, but very attractive, very thick. Oh, what is his name? Oh, he's giving me butterflies thinking about him. Very sweet, small teeth, long rectangular head, just big fine white chocolate man. Is that racy? I shouldn't say that. Big ginger man. Garrett Wyatt, Garrett Watts. Garrett 2000 watts. If you want to see some fine little white chocolate, there you go.
Shane is a creep. Let's call it what it is.
Yes.
So don't push it. Don't push it.
Shit, I need to look and see if he's out my window.
It just pisses me off the way that these people act. It really does. So Trisha got involved and I watched a couple minutes of it and then I stopped and went, we're going to do this together. You're going to want to sit down for this. So let's hear what Trisha has to say. I said in my first video, if you didn't watch, that obviously Trisha and Tana are very close friends in the industry. I particularly find their friendship very fake and very annoying. And I mean that with no disrespect to either woman. I think that it is a friendship built on...
I'm glad he's saying this because he knows Trisha in real life. So thank you for being transparent, girl.
Purely benefiting off of each other. And I just think that it's very clear to see that. I also don't know how Trisha handles it because Tana's clearly obsessed with her. And it's just weird, but I don't want to get into all that again. But let's hear what Trisha has to say about this. Because obviously Trisha, very close with Shane Dawson as well. So let's get into it.
Still?
I stayed up tomorrow, so good.
Girl.
And then, I took my wig off, took my makeup off, and I'm just...
Business friendship. You know what? I guess so many of these YouTube creators are business friendships. So I guess I can't hate on it. But I still find it...
But why do business... for the exposure? Like, when I make this account do what it needs to do, I'm gonna promise myself this. I'm gonna network with worthwhile black people.
annoying.
And even if they end up being fucking cannibals that chop people up and eat them and sell them to the general public. Bitch, I tried. Yeah, bitch, at least I can say I tried. And instead of seeing all of this on Shane Dawson, knowing how he is in private, and still rubbing shoulders with him, rubbing shoulders like shit is cool, kumbaya, conga line, girl, go to hell.
I still find it fucking annoying.
Soon, please.
No,
she has kids. Stay for your babies.
Here we
It's
go.
so hot here. I really feel like I have like a heat.
Oh wait, sorry. I have it playing twice. Oh no, I don't. Sorry. I think
Girl.
there's just an echo on. There's just like a weird echo on this video. So we're gonna have to get past that. Oh, sorry. Wait, I fixed it.
So maybe I shouldn't even be making...
I fixed it. Sorry, there was an echo. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I had it playing. This is what happens. This is what you get. Live theater, y'all. Live theater. Live theater. It's
Girl.
like pull the curtain.
Girl.
Goodness me.
Play the
Goodness,
damn
goodness,
shit.
goodness me. Quite frankly indeed. Quite frankly indeed.
We believe.
So anyways, let's get to it.
making this TikTok, but anyways, okay. Me just being like, I should make this TikTok, but okay, so my girl...
Thinking back on my Alwa's video, Lotto really does look like a white woman. Damn, now I'm starting to see Trisha Paytas, and she just looks like Lotto, like
Tana, my girl Tana, she stays relevant, right? She's for better or for worse. I know she's in her piece here. She's like, I don't want this drama,
What you gonna do for Big Mama for real? What do I get for my birthday? 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 Yeah, that's what she look like. Wait, I'm sorry.
Okay,
What
so
was said?
My girl Tana, she stays relevant, right? She's for better or for worse. I know she's in her piece there. She's like, I don't want this drama, you know.
So why are you making this
I
video?
find like that terminology just so annoying. I find it so annoying. And Trisha does it a lot too. And again, I mean no disrespect, but I just find it so performative. Like the constant, like, we're in our brand safe, we're in our peace, we're in our unproblematic, we're in our. I'm like, oh, it's a little bit annoying. I'm like, it's a little bit annoying. It really is. I'm in my unproblematic era. I'm in my peaceful era. I'm
Oh, wait, she's being for real? I thought she was like joking. Oh.
in my no bullshit era. I'm in my, like, all of it to me is just kind of like, oh, it's like Riverdale. You know, and like the
No.
person's getting bullied, and then the bully says something, and then the person getting bullied responds, and it's like, well, yeah, and then slams and then walks off, and like music plays. It's just so Disney Channel to me.
Well, yeah.
It's so Facebook mom core. It really is.
She does look like a
It's like
Facebook
I've
mom,
heard
yes.
Trisha was talking about it for so long, which was, she's in her peace era, she's in her unproblematic era, and it kind of worked for her.
She looked about 40. How old is
You
she?
know what I mean? Like the terminology worked. And then Tana came along and stole the entire thing. So now whenever I hear anyone do it, I'm like, oh, this has just annoyed me. Anyways, I'm moving
What's her
on.
name, Trisha?
I don't need this all the time. So, but I always have to chime in when it comes to Tana because Tana's my girl. And obviously, I saw Tana and Chavi. They're like, we sit down to talk about the Netflix documentary trend thing. Right, and I did one of those trends today. Like, it's just a trend, whatever. But about being like the Shane Dawson videos, and then that's fine, whatever. But then the Morgan clapback, Morgan Adams clapback was so interesting to me. Of course, I'm in that conversation.
I'm actually surprised to see Trisha referring to this because I didn't think that she would refer to anything about Shane Dawson ever.
As well, because like, but Tana collabs with Trisha, and Trisha's problematic, and she's done awful things. And well, yes, I think there is a big difference between me and Shane. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, I think there's a pretty big difference, but
Me and Adam locked in. So, girl, Gizzle. I don't know. I seen you say like a couple weird things about minors. I can't recall it, but I'm positive you said something weird at least once or twice about Justin Bieber. Maybe it was Justin Bieber, maybe it was someone else. That you've said nigga more than once. I can say that for sure. You've said nigga 2, 3 times, 3, 4 times, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Girl, if there's anybody you're alike in this YouTube space, Shane might be one of the closest people. Cause y'all rubbing shoulders.
I don't even think that's that fair to say. I don't really think that's fair to say. I don't think there's that big of a difference between Shane and Trisha at all. I don't think so at all. I think they're both from a same time period. They've both made problematic content, and we can go down each different topic, They've both been canceled many times.
Racism. Like, I don't know as a black person if I should be laughing at that. But it's funny. Okay, what I'm laughing at, I'm not laughing at like racism fundamentally yet. Like it's funny, no. Jeffree Star posed in front of the text racism mugged up girl. He was like racism. I can't even do it. Niggas cheap like who's like to the gauze. Girl, I was like, girl, you look a mess.
Both made apology
Girl.
videos. They're both now kind of
Apologies.
redeemed by the public. I actually don't
I'm
think that's true
sorry,
at all,
sorry.
Trish.
Yeah, you lied.
The kid stuff
I like the color of these nails.
is kind of worse on Shane's parts, though. I mean,
Of
Shane has
course,
a lot of creepy stuff, like a lot of creepy stuff.
but
But I mean, again,
compared to anybody else that you could probably name, I feel like Shane would be your closest twin girl.
I mean, you can really say similar things about, stuff that Trisha has done as well. I just think that we shouldn't be comparing. And I don't think
We
that
shouldn't, because
I don't
when
think
we start comparing, skeletons get brought up. And girl, I think you should shut the fuck up.
that
Like no, like actually just shut the fuck up. Like you didn't need to post this. Shut up. You've been on SNL. Why are you still doing this?
we should be making it a thing of like who's better or who's worse or who's more canceled or who's more different. I just think that is opens up a lot of doors. So
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want, but if it were me and I was on SNL, bitch, I would not be on no fucking TikTok making no petty ass drama videos. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be reacting to something completely different because I would be in the industry at that point. Um, I'd give like Adam teas and like still probably watch the people I was in the industry with and then affect my industry relationships because I'm reacting to the things that they put out there and it's gonna make them not like me in private. I would probably do that. But um as far as how these other influencers are moving and they're like rubbing shoulders with like creeps and pedophiles, it's like you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And then racist white people in cahoots with non-racist white people. It's like, oh, I'm not really safe here as a black person, am I? No, okay, okay. That's why we got to make our own spaces.
while a lot of
Did you guys know RDC World made DreamCon? Right? They made it a thing. Like, girl, I didn't know that.
people in here are saying, Shane is creepier. He had more things with
RDC?
kids and stuff.
Yes.
That's absolutely true. When it comes to them both being so different, I think as well, I think that Trisha and Shane shared a very similar trajectory on social media and with being called out and being liked and stuff, that I think when I focus on that, I don't think it's fair to say that they're much different, honestly.
I think.
This nigga put in problematic in quotes. Girl, die.
I think we also like consider
I meant to say shut the fuck up.
age into all of it, right? Like how old they were, the age gap, all that stuff like that. Like Tana being 18, she's allowed to feel some type of way now at 28. Like she's allowed that. What was like kind of obnoxious to me is when Morgan's like, Tana, love your growth, but you should allow Shane to also have growth. And no one's not allowing Shane to change and grow. He still has a fan base. I'm sure he has changed and grown. I hope he's changed and grown. We're almost 40. We have kids. Just because you've changed and grown, I've changed and grown, Shane changed, like people have changed and grown, doesn't mean you can just like negate the past of people's past experiences with
Sure.
you. Again, speaking from someone who has a lot of people on the internet that don't like me either. If there is,
And girl, you've been on the internet for decades. When are they ever gonna like you?
people,
Because people have been saying nobody likes Trisha Paytas since before I got on camera doing this shit. I've been hearing people don't like Trisha Paytas since like fucking 2018, 19. Girl, what have you been doing?
that I've offended,
Ah,
which I know there is,
she used to be a video vixen. Did y'all know that?
and they want to stay offended, even though I'm trying to be a better person every day. And
I also keep forgetting that Shane has kids. That's what I'm saying. These people share a very similar trajectory. They're both similar age. They both have multiple children. You know what I mean? If we're sticking to that,
She's been diagnosed. She has two 5150s. She got a mental illness. I don't give a fuck. It's mentally insane people that don't say nigga.
they're both similar age.
They think they on Jupiter. Don't know what a nigga is.
They
So,
both have multiple children. You know what I mean? If we're sticking to that, their trajectories are very. Isn't it crazy? He has kids. He has 2 kids.
yeah, girl, he has two.
a lot of people see that as well, and I'm proud
Two.
of the growth. Doesn't
Little funky children. Are they fully white? What's the surrogate? That'd be crazy if they have biracial children. Is one from one daddy and the other is from the other? Or is both kids from Shane? Any kid from either Shane or Rylan. Ooh, girl. But
mean those people have to stop
it's what God intended us to do. So
feeling that way. I never see a TikTok where someone is still upset with me for something that happened 10, 15 years ago and like, well, I've changed. You need to just get over that. You can't just tell people to get over things. I just thought those 2 points of like,
True.
well, Tana, you said he was your idol. He said he was your dad when it's convenient for you. Yeah, she was 18. She was a child. Like she was not a child, but she was like literal teenager, which to me is a child. How I was treated at 18, I feel some type of way about now, but at the time, I didn't feel that way because.
Also, I'm such a huge advocate for, I believe that people have their own time scale and no one
Yeah.
should pressure anyone. And if someone speaks up and you deem it too late, that's on you. You didn't experience it. People can change their opinions. I think that changing your opinions is just part of being human.
Oh, do I want to get morbid? Okay, so when I was 19, I had a hookup with a cosplayer and we linked 3 times. On the third time, I was inseminated. And in some states, that is considered sexual assault and more specifically rape, right? So I've told this story to 3 people now, 4 including my mother, but 3 people. One was a friend, 2 are oh boy from the roommate shit, and then an insignificant person. The insignificant person made it a point to disagree with the legality side of it all, and it's like, I forgot to mention he highlighted that even though he doesn't agree that it's sexual assault or rape, he personally wouldn't do it, but he feels like you should be able to finish inside of someone just because they let you inside of them, basically. Girl, I wasn't even trying to have an opinion. I'm just telling you what the states say, what the states is trying to say. If I did go to the courts and shit, girl. So, um, what was the point? Oh, my mindset. My mindset as a teenager. When it happened, I knew something bad happened to me in that moment, but in order to keep the peace, I just shut down. I was like, I just shut down. Like I felt sick to my stomach. So like, after he finished in me after I said no, um, and it wasn't an accident. Like there was like a decent amount of time when I said I didn't want to be nutted in, and then when he finished, it was not an accident. It was not an accident. And he was wiping my asshole without saying anything, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I was like, "Oh, fuck!" Like it just felt like I needed to explode like shit everywhere. Like it just felt like my body came down on itself, like my forehead dropped to my stomach, and then I got up and went to the bathroom and expelled, and I never felt so disgusting and used in my life. Bitch, you need to go to therapy. So the overarching point is that my teenage self knew there was a problem and something bad just happened, but my adult self recognizes the problem and acts more promptly instead of shutting down to keep the peace or acting like everything is okay. I feel my feelings right now as it's happening. I don't enact on emotion and respond emotionally first, but my first response is definitely healthier from when I was a teenager. That's my point.
And specifically, for fuck's sake, about things that happened to you when you were incredibly
Oh, and I idolize nobody.
young, about power dynamics. And
There's some people I really love though, like D Chanel. Like, oh, God, no, because I might start crying if I talk about D Chanel too long, and I don't know that woman, but I've been watching her since I was a kid, like fucking 11, 12. Since she's been doing YouTube. Like she was a part of the couples YouTube group of people. I used to watch Dwayne and Jazz. Well, that's a lie. I still watch Dwayne and Jazz to this day. Jazzy Guns Bang Bang Gang Gang. Oh my god, she's so funny. She's so funny. I watched Dwayne a little bit too. I don't watch Brandon. Ill. Oh, I can't stand his content. It's so creepy. One of the first videos I watched, he was like, "Hey D, baby, I got room for you, baby. Come back, baby." I was like, I know some of y'all viewers is watching me. If y'all watching me, hey, tell her I miss her. Tell her, it's what's up. Okay. Okay.
Friendship
Um,
relationships, romantic relationships, things to do with sexual stuff. Like, I think all of that, ev- heck, every year you probably look back and have a different opinion of it. I mean,
exactly.
you guys in chat here as well probably have things in your life that you look back on differently than in the moment, or it's ever evolving. And I think it's incredibly just, it's so crazy to, in a bad way, to tell someone.
Oh yes, no, 18 is still a child. I would argue I'm not a child, but up until my age, I feel like is when you should still be considered. You shouldn't be able to give consent to anything until you're my age. I feel like that's what I feel like because I'm 21, right? And my little sister is 18. And even though I wasn't one of those teenagers, it's like, oh, I'm 18, I'm 19, I could do whatever I want. I'm grown, I'm grown. Even though I wasn't one of those, I still was trying to take on more responsibility than I needed to. And it's like appreciate being able to fall back while you can and chase your dreams because that's what I'm doing. I'm chasing my dreams, but I'm appreciating that I'm sucking my mom's titty. Okay, I'm appreciating that. Um, Cause you, girl, you still a kid. I'm not gonna
Like,
lie.
oh, well, you said this at one stage, so you can't change your mind on this person who treated you inappropriately. You know what I mean?
But that's more so the internet. I don't really hear this in real life.
That's why you change, you evolve. You're like, oh, that was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. And she's allowed to feel that way. And I'm saying this from someone who also has had a problematic past. Like, people are allowed to still be upset with me. People are allowed to not like me. Yes, I've changed and grown, but people are allowed to be upset by past actions. I tell anyone, my sister, my mom, my husband, I'm like, you don't need to defend me, my fans. I'm like, you don't need to defend me, because it just starts the discussion. And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I've messed up. I've messed up in the past. And I'm like, I deeply regret so many of the things I put on.
You know what her tone in this video is? And again, this is just like how Trisha talks. You know what it's reminding me of? That fucking Vanessa Hudgens video. Yeah, people are gonna die, but like, you know that fucking video? And again, it's nothing about what Trisha's saying. It's just the way that Trisha's talking in this video. And again, this is just how she's talking, but it's like, well, yeah, people are gonna die, but what was it? The fucking COVID video from Vanessa Hudgens? That video, but it like inevitable? Where's that goddamn video? That video is so crazy. Vanessa Hudgens, COVID. Well, yeah, people are gonna die, but like.
Yeah, Till July sounds like a bunch of
Oh, this
bullshit.
was her.
I'm sorry. But, like, it's a virus. I get it. Like, I respect it. But at the same time, like, even if everybody gets it, like, yeah, people are gonna die.
God.
It's just terrible. But, like,
Inevitable?
inevitable? I don't know.
Crazy.
It's crazy. No, because cancel me right now. Cancel me. It's crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. She didn't need to get on the internet to say that, but it's a hard truth. Even if everyone gets it, death is inevitable no matter how you die. It's a little messy. She didn't have to say it. It's very messy actually, but I don't exactly disagree.
Crazy. Crazy. One of the worst videos ever. But like, inevitable?
I mean, it's inevitable. Yeah, I mean, she didn't have to say it, and it's like in that context, it's very messy, very weird. Cause girl, my grandma, well, she didn't die of COVID, but she died a year before COVID, actually, a year or two before COVID. Girl, niggas was actively dying because of COVID. Girl,
On
you
the
have
internet,
to,
I'm
to post that tacky ass video.
deeply ashamed, and it's embarrassing.
I respect it. Respect it is crazy. I respect it. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
She was trying to be funny. It came off as corny.
Oh my god.
Girl.
Okay, back to this.
And I feel bad for my kids one day having to see all that, but the internet is forever. And I have to just suck it up I just have to suck it up. That's just it. People are allowed to change feelings about a person. People are allowed to change feelings about how they experienced
True,
a certain
all of this
part
is
of their
true.
life. It's okay that they feel that type of way. And in my opinion, people don't ever have to stop talking about something that hurt them or upset them or traumatized them. I'm not saying that's what they were saying. You know, it could have been just like joke and lighthearted. Obviously, I've had deep discussions with Tana about the way she was treated in other situations. When I first met Tana, she was 19, and the friend group I was in was making deeply inappropriate jokes, but like weren't.
Again, this was Vlog Squad. Remember the full bit was a young Tana Mojo when they were all making jokes about Jason Nash wanting to kiss her and sleep with her, and again, grown man just, and Trisha was dating Jason at the time. Like, oh god, that fucking Vlog Squad, dude.
Jokes. And that's the whole reason I left that friend group, because I was like, this is actually so gross. And at the time, I was 29 and she was 19. I was like, this is weird. This is weird.
Oh my gosh, she
And I
is the same age group as Vanilla Mace and Yana. And it's like, why are y'all collabing? Why is that happening? Like, okay. And however old the rest of them niggas was, I was like, why is this happening? Sure, whatever. And then I seen Lizzo grown ass in wardrobe on a fucking roller coaster. Girl, why is you on stream with this little boy? Go home and figure out how to promote your shit. Girl,
was
or
deeply
give me some promoters, or something, or give me some tips on how to promote my shit. If you don't, if you want to go and play in the closet, no, I'm not. Wait, if you want to go play with a closet, and go play dress up and stuff, give me LPR and AR. I need some points.
comfortable as a result of that. And just, we know how that happened. On a completely different note.
Oh, so she moves on to a different topic. All right, what's the response to this? Let's see.
Austin McBroom.
It's just a group of bad people trying to be the best good person now. Trisha needs to sit this one out, especially considering Trevi was also in that video with Tana.
Who?
And Trisha's made content with Trevi. Is she forgetting that she filmed a collab with Shane and Trevi where she was just as bad as Shane was? Not to defend Trisha, but she's been through this cycle of cancellation redemption like 100 times. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. This is just like, look at this discourse. Trisha and Shane are not equally as bad as each other. That's why I'm really surprised that Trisha talked about this,
Okay.
because she's now just opened herself up to everyone being like, because she literally says that her and Shane are so different. And I mean, in the context
And
of
people are like, actually,
Trevi, they both filmed videos with Trevi, I think both together.
I
That
don't know
I'm
who
like,
that
wow, she really
is.
has just opened herself up to this for like, that's why her like relationship with Tana is just like, it just doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, Tana's so unreliable. If Trisha, you know, defends her, you know, Tana will easily throw her under the bus too. So I don't
Where do
know.
I
This
even search for
discourse
that?
is interesting. I'm very surprised that Trisha would get involved in this, knowing that the response to people would be this. You know, like it would be people being like, "Well, is Trisha really the best person to be speaking about this?" I don't know. I think in closing, my
I'm sorry. Ooh, girl.
take is just that I don't think that Morgan has any right. I don't think that Shane has any right. I don't think that anybody, Trisha, me, anyone, has any right to tell Tana how she felt or feels about what Shane Dawson put her through in the slightest. And it will forever change. It will forever change. And when we talk about Tana being unreliable and, you know, changes her opinions for clout and stuff, that's because we've seen her do this with David Dobrik, James Charles. You know, she's done this with all these people before. Jeffree Star, having Jeffree on her podcast. You know,
Wait, I'm confused. The so is wait. Did Trevi and Shane and Trisha do something weird to somebody else, or was Shane and Trisha weird to Trevi? Because this Trevi nigga is like a whole decade younger than Trish. So if we're placing it at the younger times of YouTube. This nigga probably would have been 15, 10, 18. Trisha would have been in her late 20s still. Because the most controversial thing that happened to them, they got assaulted in New York City, girl.
But that doesn't.
Okay, Trisha, shut the fuck up. Morgan, shut the fuckest of up. Rylan, don't come out saying shit. Shane, please stop making content. Rylan, leave him and go back to BuzzFeed. Just like I keep going back to Amazon. I'm tired of it. I'll stay away. You'll figure something else out, girl. At least he don't gotta work no 9 to 5. Oh my god. Video ends here.